Sup witches, this is Nine the Hermit, and today we are talking about the Six of Cups card. So cups, the element of water, and Six of Cups. If we go to the tarot coloring book, we're talking about two children standing in a garden. There's some memories from childhood, and the message of stop and smell the roses today. Now you see there's a house. There's actually a third person in the card. There's this person who is passing by. There's two children, or some books say that this is a dwarf. And this kid, or the dwarf, is offering a cup to this little kid. So if you see it as a little kid, let's go directly to this book, which will surprise you by telling you something else. So here in this book, they talk about the double face. So they're saying that this yellow part of her hair is actually another face, and it could represent an older woman. And this part of her face, she's looking at the person who's giving her the cup. This part represents the younger woman, which was quite surprising because I never saw that someone could see it as a face. I always thought that it could be a piece of her hair, but now I could see how somebody can say that it represents a face here. Here, what's interesting about this card is the cups are filled with flowers. And if you think about the other cards, the other cup cards, for example, they're never filled with the flowers, right? So they're filled with some water, they're empty, or sometimes they look empty, or there's a fish coming out from the cup, but it was never actually some flowers, right? Let's see. So if we go to this book, let's take a look at this book. I'm gonna tell you what's interesting from there. So there's three people in the card, this, and if you get this card in a reading, you might ask yourself a question: who are you out of these three people? Are you passing by and seeing the kids play? Are you somebody who's giving something, or are you somebody who's receiving something? So they're pointing that she has a white glove, which is a symbol of elegance and gentility. So the cups are filled with flowers that are blooming. There's an X cross in the wall here. And actually, from this book, they're saying that the flowers inside, they are thorn apple blossoms. So this herb could be used as a poison or a medication. And when I googled different types of white flowers, there's not a lot of white flowers that have 5 petals. Like you can see here, there's it looks like not a pentagram, but like the 5 pointed stars. So 5 petals, and it was actually hard to find a flower with 5 petals for me. So they might be right about the fact that the herb is a thorn apple blossom. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. And now we're gonna go, so one of the keywords from the book that I'm holding, The Ultimate Guide to the Tarot, is resolving those bad childhood experiences and returning to a childlike openness and joy. And now if we go to our 78 Degrees of Wisdom book about the cups, and here in this book where we are all over the place. So let's take a look. The Six of Cups, sweet memories. We may idealize the past. Childhood, pictured as a safe time when parents and older brothers and sisters protected us and gave us everything we needed. The past, the dwarf, is giving a gift of memories to the future, symbolized by the child. Relationships of giving and receiving, a teacher, protector giving wisdom and security to someone who might be family member, student, friend. And if we look at the reversed meanings, so Rachel Pollack says the 6 reversed indicates a move toward action, looking towards the future. 6 shows an attitude, while 7 indicates actual steps taken. It could also mean disrupted memories. It can also show the breakdown of a relationship based on one person protecting or teaching the other. And from the tarot coloring book, the reversed meanings could be getting hung up on the past, invitation to focus on the present and the future. And next week, we will be doing the 7 of Cups. Thanks for watching.